Hello guys and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Odyssey. My name is Rabbid Luigi. In the last episode we did some moons in Seaside Kingdom. We fought a boss. It was a giant squid octopus. I don't know the offhand I don't know the difference. Just some squiddy octopus thing, which was drinking sparkling water. That's what that means. And we got some other moons. We did some volleyball thing. We didn't get the 100! Holy shit, we didn't get the 100! I dream of the 100 in both that minigame and the other one, but sadly we have to make do of our piddling 88 or whatever it was. It's gonna happen one day, and I'm gonna be very pleased and very happy, and you're not gonna. I won't be able to stop. I'll still be doing it by the time the episode's supposed to be going up. We're like, well, we're supposed to get an episode that day, and actually, Rabbid Luigi was doing the volleyball minigame or the jumping rope minigame for like 48 hours. It's a serious problem, I imagine. But anyway. Off to the Luncheon Kingdom. It's a very interesting kingdom. It's actually one of the kingdoms I had a chance to play a little bit of before. Yeah, kind of. So Bowser wants to make a toast using the sparkle water. I didn't see the A. I was like, he wants to make toast using the sparkle water, like you sort of put it on the bread and toast it and it makes better toast. I don't know. Sounds like his wedding preparations are moving along. Seeing as how, no, I don't care, I long jump. How many times do you think I've done a long jump in this game? And some other things as well. We should re-up on the Luncheon Kingdom next. It says here this country is famous for using a volcano to prepare a dish called Stupendous Stew. So it is a country. I like the difference in climates from one area to the next. We haven't gone that far. Like, I need to think of the geography of it. But we've gone from a watery beach land to a place which is mostly covered in food and this really strange pink lava. Question of the day, I never do them, I don't like doing them. What the fuck is this lava? What is it as a food substance? Is it like pink icing? Is it Pepto-Bismol? It might be one of them. I'm so confused. I'm not going to say it ruins my immersion, but it might oh, I didn't want to put you in there, but maybe it won't make a difference. These enemies up here, I love these enemies. I might need another Goomba. Other than the one I just killed. I didn't want to kill him. He just wouldn't give me his money. That's a dark thing to say. Is 2 enough? My love, can I satisfy you with just 2 Goombas? Or are you insatiable? Okay. Jumping Goombas. Is this enough? Is this enough? Is this enough? It is enough, but we're not tall enough. Okay. That's not good. I mean, we've all been there. It's never enough. It's never fucking enough. Okay. So we'll come back to that. Unless they're respawned, of course they are. Where did the other one go? Because I only killed 1 and this guy wasn't here. We'll do it with 3. Okay. Doesn't matter. The molten tomato enemies are actually in the way. Can I still? Oh, I can definitely still do this. I'm a genius. I'm a genius! Okay. Maybe. Can you go away? Can you go away? Come this way. And then we'll drop. And then we'll jeep! I said jeep instead of lump and jeep. Jump and leap for goodness. Jump for love. Jump for, no, back that way. My one true love. I need 4. Holy fucking shit. Gotta say, if you think about it too much, the Lady Goomba, the Goombella, not Goombella, that's Paper Mario, silly. This Lady Goomba has a really fucked up way of deciding who she should love, only if they are tall enough to meet her eye level when she's on a very high platform. Like, if I jump and meet her eye level, that's not good enough for her. I don't like that. That says a bad story, probably. We need to get a lot of moons in this, I guess, country. Apparently these are fucking countries now. I got up here by accident. Not really by accident, but I was like, I can't get up here, can I? Yes, I can. That makes speed running a bit more viable. Maybe I can do something else while I'm up here, like everything else. Can I skip that boss? I feel like I could if I tried way too hard. I can at least get this moon. Like, I never really processed that you could get up there from doing that moon, but I guess if you're working out a smooth passage through this game for speed running, then yeah, sure, why not? Piled on the salt, like every internet forum I've ever been on. It's very, yeah, it's very hard. Can I have a, Potaboo? What are the fiery things called? There's none around here. There's none even over there. Do they only spawn after I defeat the boss? I'm seeing if I can't do, not sequence breaking, but like doing things in a slightly strange order, and seeing if I can't do like the boss at the, oh no, can I have you? Can I take you somewhere else? Let's see if I can do that. Can I take you out of... No, don't go up there. Okay. That's my fault, but it's kind of everyone else's fault as well, because you did nothing to stop me. Okay, so I might actually need to go fight that boss, rather than try and do too much sequence breaking and approach the boss from behind. That's all I wanted to do, but nobody said I couldn't do it. I had to find it out by myself. No one stopped me ahead of time and told me of my dreams that I couldn't do. I would say that being able to possess a potaboo, if that's what they're called, they might not be called that, but like the just general hazards in Bowser's Castle that come up. I feel like potaboos are like a will-o-wisp thing you see in other Mario games. I don't know or care, but it's a nice thing. Haha, we stole a whole boatload of this place's stupendous stew for the boss's wedding chow. But I'm gonna head back up the volcano to finish off that stew after I'm done with you. Oh yeah, I'm the big guy who kind of spits like the goo, this stuff. It's a different color to the lava though. It's like goop. It's like Super Mario Sunshine goop, which is a bit different. Very different for this game. It's a strange visual aesthetic to have, where there's no real... There is, like, physics, like water physics in this game, but it's strange to have something like this that I can clean up like I would in Super Mario Sunshine. Like, that was a game designed around having, like, a kind of water physics, where there is a certain amount of... I don't really... How would you process that as, like, a development thing? I don't know, but... An object which can be layered onto your world on a with a tiny amount of y-axes, I guess. Because it's technically an object, but you interact with it with other objects such as water or hats in this game. Clearly they are one and the same, but I don't know. Let's stop talking about video game design or video game development, because you'll soon find out. It won't take you very long. You'll soon find out I've never made a video game. I've never done anything like that. I'd really like to, but I'd have to find the time to learn how to code video games, and that's all I could do, because I wouldn't be able to draw the art for a video game. I could write the music for a video game, I can kind of compose, but again, that takes quite a long time, and I'm kind of comfortable with playing them and talking about them, so... Maybe later in my life, when I have, like, a giant amount of people doing that for me, and running my channel without me, I don't know. All these channels which go a strange way and suddenly have, like, the personality is diluted by having other people run videos on the channel. I couldn't do that. I'm very hesitant to let anybody edit my videos. Really, I know loads of people in sort of similar circumstances to me have dedicated editors. I am either overprotective, or I don't trust anybody, or I feel like I'd have to explain too much to get the exact kind of video I'd like. I don't really know. It's a strange argument, or strange set of circumstances. And also the fact that I really enjoy editing. It's the best part of video making, in my opinion, in every single type of video I make. I can make this... Oh no, they went down at the worst time. No, editing is actually the best part of making any video on YouTube, because that's where you can feel a certain amount of creativity over what you're doing. Like, scripting is horrible. I never like scripting. Anything which is scripted is... It takes so long for not a lot of work. I can never do it quickly. I can never do it in a way where I feel like I've gotten to the end, and yes, I've covered every single point I wanted to. Which is why I kind of like doing this, because I can talk about anything. It is unscripted, magically. You see what it all comes full circle in the end. That's fine. Triangle jump up there. But... Scripting is a slow process. Editing is just, I wouldn't say paint by numbers, but you can make it as paint by numbers as you want, or you can make it a bit more complicated. It's really up to you. I need them. What's delicious? What is delicious? A whole country full of forks? Okay. Welcome to Mount Valbono, home to the hugest flavors anywhere. I'd show you around, but things are kind of on fire right now. That reminds me of America. But Peronza Palace, not Persona Palace. That's a different thing. But what was I saying? You know, video making in essence isn't that difficult, but there are certain moments which are more enjoyable than others. I would describe editing as one of the more enjoyable moments. It's why I never want to give it up, because it's one of life's pleasures. I need this, and it needs to go in this giant pot of whatevers. I forget how many there are of these, but you put the golden turnips, I guess. Might be turnips. Can I sell them for increased value if I leave them? Can I put them on a table? They are turnips. Oh, goodness. Big burp. Or not burp, but like an inward burp. They're the worst kind of burps. I think if I look around here and remember where we are, because I've done this before at least twice. There is a moon in that one of those there. Can I aim it? Can I aim it? Yeah, baby. There you go. Is this like the store cupboard? Why are you putting it up there? I've just come down here. Okay, but that's fine. Video editing, I would highly recommend getting into, because it's liberating in a way. You can make videos in such an easy, such an understandable way, I guess, and it's not that I'm 100% self-taught with video editing, and I appreciate that. I imagine the alternative is if I get other people to teach me, or I look on like video tutorials, but that kind of makes sense. I thought there was a turnip here. There was like a golden thing, and I couldn't see what it was, but video editing, highly recommend it. Kick the cans over! Didn't do anything, but it made me feel better. Like, I don't think that gave me a moon or anything, or a chance at a moon. I'd like to get up here, thank you. I don't think that really did anything for me, but we can go in. Have we done one of these yet? I don't think we have. We may have avoided it in other kingdoms, because this is the 5 one, and there are 3 and 4s. There's a slot mini game. Now, it's a very easy way of doing this, a really easy way of doing this, which I don't want to do. Basically, you do them individually, but I don't want to do that. So we're looking for hearts, like here. Okay, gotta get it straight for a start, but we can always like mop up afterwards or something. There you go. It's not bad. I would like to do like loads in a row, but I think that's as hard as it gets. Then it goes down to 4 and 3. So I can't remember which kingdoms those are. They must be ones I've already been to, but now I can't. Now if I get them all in one go, it's less impressive. So I'm gonna have to sort of bite the bullet on that one. But let's fly through. Let's go other places. I still want an answer. Maybe someone else has already given the answer. But what the fuck is this goo? What is this goo? And why is it related to anything we're doing in this kingdom? What kind of food substance is it? Because apparently this white stuff is salt. It's definitely not cocaine. It's probably a little bit too chunky for cocaine. Not that I know how chunky cocaine. My dealer, he's fine. He doesn't let me know anything, but it's fine. There's a thing. Maybe this one. I'm looking for. I forget where it is. There's a certain really cool thing in this kingdom, which we were told when we get there. As people who saw the game a little earlier, we were told we weren't allowed to tell anybody about it for the longest time. But that's okay. Everyone's played this game now, so that everyone knows what's going on, and I can feel free to spoil anything that's already gonna. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just doing a really fun thing with this hat. Like, you get the sense that Nintendo haven't really scratched the surface with what they could do with this game. Like, the mechanics. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy and lovable and wonderful and really a fun way of expanding on Mario's movement set. Oh, I'm alive. No one knows how, but expanding on Mario's movement with the hat. Oh my god, that was amazing. That was perfect. I originally jumped from the previous platform, but that also works as well. Fork flicking detour. Sounds like a euphemism for masturbation, but maybe that's just because flicking is inherently an immature word to turn into a euphemism anyway. What are you flicking today? I don't know. Everything and everyone. Anyway, let's not get too bogged down with that. Going a slightly strange route to where I want to go. Can I get up here? I want to try it. I really want to try it now. Now I know it's possible. Or not that it's possible, but it's so tantalizing. It's like a hang on. I don't want to. I want to do one of these and then one of these. No, I can do it, but there's only lava up there anyway, so there's no real point. Ruined my hopes and dreams. That's okay. That's not okay. But let's go up here. There's a boss fight I could fight in this episode. I would like to. What I basically did last episode is I wanted to go back to doing one kingdom an episode, at least from the start, and we'll come back to them as we need to get 100%, because that's generally how that works. But I'd like to do a kingdom an episode now. We can get up there. I even know how to get there because I saw someone do it, and I've never done it myself. Need a hammer, bro, because we can become hammer bros in these games, and then just chuck frying pans at everybody. This game is like a madman's tool of destruction, I feel. Can I? Yes! Shake them! Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Shake them really fast! And, like, kind of affect my microphone quality a little bit, but I need to do... What's the highest point? Like, here? Highest point. Yeah, hang on. I know I can do this. No, I gotta press the right buttons, please. Like this, and up here, yes. Okay, nice. Wonderful work. I saw Donkey do it, therefore it must be true. Lovely. I did get that choke point. It looked a little bit black from here, but it's not. One of these has to be a golden turnip, right? That's not a golden turnip. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want your regular ass turnips. There we go. I can take this back to where I need to take it. I think I remember where the last one is. It's miles away, which I feel could be a problem. I can get up there, can't I? With my holding a turnip, being incapacitated by getting a turnip back over here. Okay, hang on. No. I killed... Did the turnip kill the spiny, or was it my limp body or something? I'm not sure. I probably should have got a checkpoint, shouldn't I, before I went back over here. But that's okay. We have turnips now. We can afford to pay off Tom Nook and the mortgage. Is an Animal Crossing game out on the Switch yet? Let me know when it is, because I'd quite like to play one. I could do a Let's Play. Let's not get ahead of ourselves slightly, but Animal Crossing on the Switch, I've maintained almost since day one, and I think I made a video on it and said that of games that should be on the Nintendo Switch. Rocket League was one of the ones I put on there, and guess what's on the Nintendo Switch? Probably by the time this video comes up. Might be Rocket League, but Animal Crossing on the Switch, I need to cough. Animal Crossing on the Switch would be incredible, and if you don't believe me, look inwardly. Look inwardly and think about that for a second, because I'm willing to enter into a debate with people about certain matters. I am not willing to enter into any debate over anyone who says that Animal Crossing in a fully fledged game, not like a mini game collection or a board game or something like Happy Home Designer, which was good but not really quite what I wanted. It is the 3DS game, so that kind of made sense because I already had New Leaf on that console and stuff. But you put a proper fully fledged expanded Animal Crossing on the Switch, I will never leave. I will never get anything done. I probably might leave the house, but I could play Animal Crossing while leaving the house. So it's a win-win situation for everybody, I think. Anyway, not important. I mean, it's massive. You have no idea how important, but for what we're doing right now, not that important. The first thing I want to do is slap that mushroom with my hat, but I also want one of these, because we're going on a journey to this thing here. Not actually what we're doing, but I thought I might as well while it's right in the way. There's a few things I want to do before we end the episode off. Namely, fight that boss up there, but we don't... I'll be okay with not doing that, as long as we do this. Not this, but the thing we're doing. Gotta shake fast to shake the Pro Controller. I said Wiimote at some point, didn't I? Like last episode or the episode before that or something, and you know, so many years of getting used to a Wiimote and shaking the Wiimote. It'll do things to your brain, you know? So can we do this? Okay, this is just a fast thing. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, faster, and Sonic forces his giant hedgehog penis down your throat. It's a good game. Oh, there we go. Okay, lovely. So, this is a very interesting island. Lots of things happen here which are of no great importance, but matter to me and many other people potentially. So this guy's having problems with the island falling apart or something. I don't really remember. We gotta push these in. That's not very difficult. We can get a load of moons here, which is good for maybe nothing. Well, we're gonna kill the boss anyway, so the boss has 3 moons on his own, so we don't have to worry about it too much. There's a painting over there. What does that painting lead to? I ask you. But I'm sure you already know. If you're watching this and have played the game and don't want the spoilers, you probably shouldn't be watching this part for the spoilers, because there's probably going to be some spoilers. So if we now go into the pipe, there's at least 1 moon in here as well, I think. There you go. Oh god, Hammer Bros. I forgot about the Hammer Bros. They know what their hardest enemy is, Nintendo. The fact that you're doing this in such a way where the bell peppers, the peppers are running over you in a way, this just ruins my mind. It ruins my mind beyond belief that this is in a Mario game and this is an official game where things are happening. It's so quirky, this game, but it's quirky to no detrimental fact whatsoever. It's so beautifully charming. Charming's maybe the best word. It's so charming. Anyway, if we now come out of here, we can also find this. What is this, I hear somebody ask who doesn't know what this is. This is something I found and was encouraged to find about a month before the game came out, when Nintendo invited me to play it. I was not allowed to talk about it. It's like the World 3 boss in Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I'm not going to spoil that for anyone who doesn't want to know. It's this kind of information that burdens a man. It's kind of... How can you give somebody a demo and tell them to find the super secret thing, and then let them find the super secret thing and say, you can't tell anybody. Otherwise, we kind of hate you afterwards. You can't do that. That's a little cruel. Can't say I appreciate it, but if we do this, and be the chimney sweep that this world needs, we get a fucking star. It's beautiful. Peach's Castle, the secret path to Peach's Castle. We can't do anything with it at the moment. God damn, I have definitely tried getting across. I have tried so hard getting across. You've no idea. That's all I wanted to do for the rest of that demo. I tried. Everyone was laughing at me. They laughed at me so much. They teased me. But I won in the end because I got to play it eventually. That comes later. That's the Mushroom Kingdom. I imagine that's just a, Luncheon Kingdom, Metro Kingdom, Snowy Kingdom, Mushroom Kingdom. It's easy. How could you not see that coming? It's so obvious. I don't know. Not quite yet. We're gonna go do the boss because I'm not gonna say we're running out of time, but I don't want this episode to be too long. And if we take too many detours, it might end up being long. And I know there's so many detours from. It's a hat door. We'll do the hat door. Let's go. Okay. The boss isn't very difficult. It's okay. This though, this might be difficult. I say might be. This is actually kind of difficult because this is the kind of challenge I love. I wake up, I go to sleep begging for more of. Because I like this kind of challenge. Which way is where we actually need to go? Which way is the optional way? That is the optional way. However, we need one of these tomatoes. Because the tomatoes, as everybody may know, because of the fact that somebody has eaten like a toasted, not a toasted BLT, but like anything with tomatoes in which you've cooked, an actual like raw tomato, unpureed tomato. They turn into lava, which is why you can cross over. It's a very funny joke. I like it, I say that in a sarcastic way. I like it. It's the kind of humor that characterizes a Mario game and makes it a little bit different to, say, Bubsy, who is actually the worst thing in the world. I am pleased that game is bad. The new Bubsy game, The Woolies Strike Back, is the first video game created through irony. It's very strange. Like, this game was created through love and a need for the Nintendo Switch to have good games in its first year. That game was just created for a joke, and I'm okay with that. There's some dumb games out there, like the Postal games are dumb and offensive, but there's some absurdity and stupidity in their offensiveness. I like that. Bubsy's just sad. It's just, I don't really know. I think it was supposed to be bad. Imagine if it was good. I feel like it wouldn't be a joke then. I don't know. Where am I going with this? I don't know, just don't play Bubsy. Don't even play it as a joke. It's not quite the Emoji Movie level of don't support it because it's a joke, but it's still incredibly dumb. Speaking of incredibly dumb, but in a fun way, is another one of these question mark nodes, which means, hilariously, we can become sentient meat with a moustache. Holy fuck, what? It's a meat with a moustache, guys. Why is there hair in my meat? Why is there moustache in my meat? Which one of the chefs just left their hat and giant moustache in this meat? Why is this bird very derpy with the eyes? Are one of them lazy? Or can this bird just control the eyes independently? I imagine it might be one of those. It's a little strange, but I'm going to pretend that none of this matters to me. We don't get 2 lots of 3 moons, do we? I feel like we don't, but oh god. Sweet corn is a hazard. I don't really like corn on the cob. I don't really like, actually, to be honest, I like corn on the cob more than tinned sweet corn, because it's always really watery. I'm not a big fan of watery vegetables, okay? Or at least vegetables that come in a tin and are in water and they're never drained properly. So if you have them with like some chips and some sweet corn, the chips get all soggy, and then your sweet corn has bits of chips in it, and it's all weird. We just got those 3 moons, no questions asked. Which is interesting, because there's still a boss fight to come, and this one gives me 3 moons as well. So, if we were so worried about making progress, we could have actually skipped ahead a little bit. Actually, you know what? There is not a boss fight to come quite yet, because the volcano's fucking erupted, that's why. We've got to get back there. Unfortunately, what's happened, it's kind of like the Metro Kingdom. It's a large kingdom. Now everything's on fire. Oh no. Still don't know what the pink lava is. What's the purple death water in the Lost Kingdom or something? Yowie! Blasted all the way back here? That is one angry volcano. Volcanoes can't be angry. Sorry to burst your bubble. And the volcano is still erupting! Yeah, look what it's done. It hasn't changed that much. But this has been Rabbid Luigi. This has been Let's Play Super Mario Odyssey. In the next episode, we're gonna solve the conflict and get all the way back up there and fight the bird, which isn't quite yet, but it's gonna be eventually. Can we zoom in? I thought there's a zoom. That's not. Oh, I know what it is. We're zooming in, not zooming in, but we're going back to the normal reset view, and that's okay. It doesn't even matter. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.